is a Monday. So, COVID update. I don't feel bad. I'm a little bit sleepy. I had quite a restless night last night, but that wasn't anything to do with the jab, my arm, or feeling rotten. So I feel, you know, fine. Wifey's better as well. So if you're thinking about this COVID thing and you're a little bit nervous about it, don't be. The chances are, when you have the vaccine, the first kind of, I'd probably say the first 8 hours are trouble free, right? You won't really feel anything, maybe a bit fuzzy, sore arm, that's kind of normal. And then the worst reaction you're kind of going to get is feeling like crap, having flu like wifey did. And then for me it was kind of a bit later on. So I think I got away with it lightly compared to her. She was definitely poorly. Had full-on flu symptoms, was very achy, feeling sorry for herself, you know, that kind of BS. But give it 24 hours, some rest, some sleep, and you kind of just get out of it. So it's like, kind of write yourself off for 2 days if you're worried. The first day of you having it, you'll probably get ill in the evening, depending on what time you have it. Obviously we had ours first thing in the morning. So that evening she started to feel ill. The next day I started to feel a bit groggy. And Saturday obviously was a bit of a washout because I was just exhausted and tired and feeling like crap. But after that, Sunday, I had a really good long sleep. Got up Sunday, felt right as rain, like nothing had happened. Yes, I can still feel the injection in my arm. Obviously it's just a bruise where the needle's sort of entered the skin. But other than that, I feel fine.
Oh, you can't hurt me! You can't hurt me! Not with my cheese helmet! Not with my cheese helmet!
It's Monday. It's nearly 7:20. I'm just got to go take this to the fuel station. You'll notice we're in the Beamer this morning. This is the hire car, the loaner, from the Lexus accident. This goes back today, so I've got to fill up the tank, put it back on full. There's not really anything in here. McDonald's tomato sauce, everything else has been kind of emptied out. What have we got in the shop today? Porsche Panamera. It's got a DAB problem, which we need to try and diagnose, and a speaker rattle. So that's today's job. If you're looking at new cars, by the way, don't get one of these things. It's awful. The seating position is kind of, you feel a bit offset. So the steering wheel and the pedals compared to where I'm sat, I actually feel like my head is here on the steering wheel, not in the middle. I feel like I'm like this way. This gets in the way of my left leg because I'm so far over to the left. This car makes passengers feel very sick. It doesn't handle bumps very well. Like, you'll go over a bump, it's probably because it's got run flats on it, but you'll go over a bump and it sounds like the shocks are bottoming out. It's stiff to the point that you can throw it into bends, but you feel so detached from the car that it's a bit, you're not really sure what's going on and which way, you know, round you're kind of going. It feels a bit skatey, a bit disconnected, and I don't like it at all. The display is nice, it looks good, and the little tricks and bits that they've done are all right. But I can imagine this is fully loaded and it wasn't a cheap option. And if you're going to spend that kind of money on a car, I wouldn't buy a BMW like this, because it is just, it's a bit plasticky, a bit horrible. The seats, they're kind of nice, as in comfort wise, but the only thing I will say is I'm probably not the slimmest gentleman, and I can feel the bolsters kind of in my side quite awkwardly. And the fact that they're leather is obviously, when you throw it into a bend, you slip around the car like this. I don't know, I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. Obviously I'm used to bucket seats because we've got brides in the Chaser, but I feel like I'm sat on a bit of a bit of a pew, like a church pew. There's no real comfort to it. I think a long drive in this, my arse would go numb. And not to mention the constant bouncy feeling of it. It's not a nice car. So if you're thinking about buying a 3 Series or a 4 Series, whatever, don't. I can honestly say this is not one that I would put on my list. I don't even know what side the fuel cap's on. But yes, gonna go to work, get some breakfast on the way. We need to fill up this thing at the diesel pump, and I will come back to you in a bit. I'm sure Chris is going to be down today at some point. Oh, and it keeps stalling as well. The start-stop is really bad. Like you get to a point, you turn the stop-start off, and you still manage to stall the car, because it's almost like you're expecting to kind of stop and do nothing. But yeah, it's a bad car, Beamer. There you go, look, stop-start's cutting. I feel like I've just stalled the car. In a bit.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hi everyone, Al's just bringing an M5.
Feel like Jason Stratham now.
Say hello, Si.
Hello, little Si. I'm never touching that.
Evening everyone. Right, so turn out for the books. Mr. Porsche Panamera phoned me at 9 o'clock this morning and went, "Oh, I'm not coming out anymore." So thanks, pal, appreciate the notice. But I got Lukey boy out, as you saw earlier in the time lapse, and we had the poo cleaned. So we've now got the old man stank out of the car. Lukey boy's valeted it for me. He's shampooed all the interior, cleaned all the windows. We're just at the minute letting everything dry out, but it's had a full-on steam clean. Wet back inside, so all the seats have been cleaned. and it smells lovely in here. No longer stinks like an old man. The wife will love this. All lovely and fresh. Happy days. But it needs to sit and basically just dry out because it's still damp. So that'll be this one in here for tonight. You've also seen this little lady, or should we say boy, what is it? M5 V8, proper sounding car, nice exhaust, not sure about the wheels, but we've got a Chinese head unit in it. Why these motherfuckers will do this. But we're ripping that out tomorrow. We've got a new radio to go in there, new fascia kit. We'll get all this sounding and looking lovely and working properly. Get rid of that BS.
Hi everyone.
Chuckles is in. That's going to be like your signature. Chris has popped in for the humour. Nothing else. What are we taking home tonight? Let's take Lexus home tonight. And I found my toolbox keys, so that's a result, because they were MIA. Si's just been in. I've just fixed his radio, done a little update on his Kenwood for him in his truck. He come also to have a look at the new retro radio I've got him for his Pontiac Star Chief. Thank you, Chris. I couldn't remember what it was. I'm going to start calling it Chef and see how annoyed he gets. But that's it for today. A bit of a nothingness. Obviously we've just been getting stuff sorted for up and coming work. Having this thing valeted for wifey. I've got to get a private plate, should be here soon, and put on it. We've got an exciting delivery. We're going to have to go out and play with that tomorrow.
What's that?
The thing that I've ordered that was supposed to be in today, that didn't come. So we've got a toy coming tomorrow. It did say when I ordered it that it was coming today. That's not happened, so it's coming tomorrow. My Amazon order has changed, so we're having something delivered tomorrow. But what I'll do is I'll probably grab Chris at some point. Well, you're going to be here, aren't you? Let's be honest. Talk lights. But we'll have to go out when we get some time, probably in the evening actually. But we'll go out and we'll do something with this. Something cool has turned up, but I'm not going to spoil the fun. You just have to wait and see what it is, but it's going to be freaking awesome. But that's it. Monday's done. A lazy day. Look how clean it is. See, you can polish a poo. Just need to phone Luke. Desirable valeting if you're in the Swindon area. Old Lukey boy, he's a good lad. Done me proud today. Done wifey proud. And it doesn't smell like men and raincoats anymore. It's bloody fresh in here. So that's it. Monday's done. We have got a full-on week. Oh, let's get the mouse out of the way. We've got a full-on week of jobs. Big one towards the end of the week. Huge one towards the end of the week. Full kicker install in a Golf. Some stuff on tomorrow, stuff on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What's the date this weekend? It's not the 29th, is it?
No, 21st is Saturday, I think.
Right, so next week we're at the Lotus show, if you want to come to that. Next week is Lotus Day, but this weekend we'll have some stuff going on. But yes, it is a full-on busy ass week. We've got loads of stuff happening. Shut them windows for us, Christoph.
Yeah, so Saturday the 22nd.
This weekend. Yeah, so 29th is the Lotus show, that's the weekend after. But yeah, this week we've got Thinkware 770 tomorrow, front and rear on a Alfa Romeo Giulietta. And then a sub and an amp in the afternoon. We'll probably get a chance to start the M5, the BMW. Then we've got Ford Fiesta coming in. Then we've got the Golf for 2 days, Thursday, Friday. And then weekend, we've got, or is it the 22nd? I forget what day it is. I'll have a look at it. Lutus Combe, yeah, 29th. Yeah. Saturday we've got the RCZ coming back in for a steering control lead. So it is a busy ass week. And the rain has just started, which means Alex needs to drive home sideways. Chris experienced my drifting the other day, didn't you, Chris? You nodded then, mate, like you just had sex with me and now you're smoking a Panama. Oh God, you little money maker, you. Anyway, see you tomorrow, people. No snap on Tuesday. Jodie's away on training, but we've got lots to fill in the day, so stay tuned. See you soon. Bye.
Bye bye.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.
No!